everyone to YGO Pulse. I'm David, and today we're going to be looking at a Harpie deck. Now, I've been showing some of the decks that are going to be, I think, the best decks of the format moving forward, like Dark Moth and Burn. But I also thought, well, let's not just give all the love to the new structure decks. Let's go back and revisit some of the old strategies and see what we can do with them using some of the new support and taking the consideration of what the meta would be into fact and see what we can do with it. Today we're going to be playing Flight of the Harpies. This deck I think is just great against Dark Moth and Burn because it has an inherent way of just getting rid of that back row and all in the same turn, which is crazy. It's just what you have to do. In order to beat those decks, you need to take control. You've got to whittle down their back row and then start swinging, because you have to try to win pretty quickly. So we're going to see what this deck can do today. And I think with its field spell and its explosiveness that it does have a chance. Now this might not ever be the best deck in the world, and not every deck can be the best deck, but if you want to try something new, something a little cheaper, and you just want to have something that you could play with your friends that could compete with those decks, I suggest giving this a try. First, we're going to be playing 2 Harpie Lady 1s. So this card just beefs up your monsters. It's a way to get, it's just targets. You can only have 3 Harpie Ladies in the deck with a name, so, and we'll play a Harpie Lady 2. It used to be 3, but because of what meta we're going into, this card says negate the flip effect monsters that you destroy. So just considering what we're going to be playing against, I consider that to be a pretty good pick. Next up, we got 2 Birdface and Harpie Lady Sisters. So just summon this off Elegant Ignis. It's a beater. This gives you something to do if you're going first. They destroy it. You can search your monsters out. It's a swarm deck. And then a Sonic Shooter. This is just in case they're a stally deck. You've gotten rid of the back row, which is what your deck should be doing. This gives you, if you're scared about running into a sphere or a man-eater bug or whatever it would be, this at least gives you a way to hit 1300, which isn't bad. And then just 2 Harpie Lady Pet Dragons. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a beater of the deck. Powers up your Harpies. And these are the cards reason I decided to play this deck today. Harpie's Hunting Ground. Every time you summon, it's a mandatory pop. You have to pop your own stuff if you have it. But it's a great way to clear their field. Most of these decks are going to have 2 to 3 sets, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Triangle Ecstasy Spark. This is another way to deal with those crazy stall decks that I think is going to be the best of the format. So what this does is, to the end phase, every Harpie Lady Sisters you have becomes 2700. That's pretty good. All your opponent cannot activate any trap cards, negate the all opponent's trap cards, and that's for the turn. So if you can get it on there, pop the back row, they can't do much to you. 2 Elegant Egotist. You want to get out the Sisters. Some tech cards. This can be whatever you want, but considering that this deck already pops back row, I decided to go with this. Try to clear some monsters in case you are playing some decks like Gaia or something that does spit out big boards of monsters. 2 Floodgate Trap Holes. Just something so you can go first. You know, in speed duels, a lot of people want to go second. This gives you some access going first. 2 Dust Tornadoes. This is to get rid of any face-ups or anything that you might be worried about. And then Jar of Avarice. So you're going to be going really quickly through your deck because it spams. Sometimes you might even pop your own stuff. And because of stall decks, you really just want one of these in a lot of your decks now, because when you get close to the end, you want to be able to shuffle back 5 of your cards just to not lose. That's the main deck. We'll do side deck. Visor Shock. This is a great card against the burn decks and in the Visor Moth decks anyway. It returns the set monsters they have and the back row. Just a good normal summon. This deck does swarm a lot, so some turns you have free normal summons. Another Offerings to the Doomed, just a way to clear the board. 2 Windstorms for going first. And then Waking the Dragon. A lot of people are opting to play Dust Tornado, just a way to get your extra deck out. Extra deck is pretty much going to be the same for pretty much every Waking the Dragon deck, I would assume. It's always pretty much going to be these 5. So yeah, I'm going to upload 2 Speed Duel decks today. This one will be the less competitive one. I don't want to make just, every deck crazy, broken, meta-defining deck. I think sometimes it is, the point of Speed Duels is to really have fun and recreate the memories from the show. So I hope that you like this deck profile. Please subscribe, it'll help us out. Please like and comment what decks you want to see next, and let us know what you would change, if anything. Let us know how your dueling is going on online. So thank you. Peace.
Yeah.